Alright, so back in Clash Royale here, and I want some redemption for my double knight decks. So I played 2 rounds, and I'm going to do some replays and walk you through why I think they are good decks still. So, round 1, start with the knight. So usually I'm going to have a knight or a firecracker down low, this time quick arrows. The knight is always going to kind of do a mini tank or a quick stop for defense. I think I drop him here. And then usually I throw some support. So firecracker and barrel. So knight's going to take care of something, and then the barrel eases its way in. And that's just a 9 elixir. It's pretty quick. The firecracker got taken out a little too fast for my take. So just drop the goblin games there. So you got to play slow. You got to see what they have. You can take them hits. Do not drop Mega Knight until he is needed. So Furnace is good. Just kind of buys some time. It maybe forces them to play a support card earlier than they would like. And then you can choose your moment in one of the fire spell cycles to tank. Either the knight or the skeleton barrel can tank. So that knight's going to be fine from the tower. Arrows quickly there. And then I'll tank with the skeleton barrel. So firecracker only gets 1 shot off by herself, so this way she can get 2 or 3. King tower activation is never good. Goblin gang on... Ooh, I did a Mega Knight, I can't remember. Okay. So I quickly need to find some support. Probably just going to let him ride there. Not a good elixir trade. Peek a Mega Knight, Peek always just destroys. So now I have to kite. I have to pull him away and get creative. So Goblin getting far. And then he's got an attack, so arrows. And then that should be all the rope. Maybe save that one little spear goblin. I still have a lead. That might not have been a wise play. The tower would have taken care of it. Then I go back here. He'll probably poison. Now double elixir. I gotta be creative, so I gotta cycle spells. I'm leaking a little bit. Took him some damage there. So anytime you can get a spell on both a firecracker and a goblin gang, it's not good. I missed with that wizard. I still can't believe I won this round, but I missed. And how that firecracker did not get taken out, I do not know. So every time I drop a spell, I try to get some tower damage. I really try to avoid spells out in the open. So he takes some pretty good damage on that one. And that barrel's kind of ineffective. And this is when I start kind of going opposite lane, just to mix it up, to make him think and split his forces. Because I know he's going to keep cycling the poison. So he's got P.E.K.K.A. We're going to just take the damage. That was a bad play on my side that I had to drop him down. I should have split the elixir a little bit. The goal in that arrow was to keep the firecracker alive so she can continue to kite and do some chip damage, and then Mega Knight on everything and a block, so that was very well timed. Mega Knight. Firecracker there. So I'm leaking way too much elixir for my taste. Firecracker off to the side probably. Mega Knight will go on top of everybody. And then I should have arrows. Oh, goblin. Gang. So split lane when I can, just to kind of pull things. Firecracker, just keep her over there, keep her alive, keep her in the middle. force them to use spells or things like that out of cycle. That was quite close, but I pulled it out. For the second deck, which was a little bit more convincing. And that is against this one. Another P.E.K.K.A deck. So whenever I have Skeleton Barrel, I try to cycle that through as much as possible and get some offense on the board. It pins people down, anything like this. And they have to drop a cycle card, a support card out. So it was a 6/5 elixir trade. I got a little bit of damage. So now I'm going to wait. So I got lucky here. If that would have been a Goblin Gang drop, then the Bandit would have connected with the tower. Still waiting. So it's about even trade there. But I am going to go for that side, so they know that. I decided to Fireball here because that is going to give the Fire Spirits at least kind of one round. Otherwise that Archer would just continually take them out. And then he would have to play some other kind of cycle card, support card in the back. And he chose Wizard. And so since I'm going for this right lane, I'm just going to take the damage from the Bandit and build a push. So he's going to be a little bit out of sorts. If you look up top, he doesn't have the Pika in hand. He just can't get to it. So I connect with tons of support. And that's, boom, classic. So the Firecracker is going to die. No bother trying to save her with the Knight. So now I'm just on defense. Any player should know this. So fire spells as they come up. I think at one cycle he plays the Wizard. And so I try to drop a Knight right there to distract him. And then those fire spells should connect. You have to time that properly. And then if you can kite the Valkyrie around, you can kind of confuse her. And she won't connect. And tank with the balloon. So never let the Firecracker walk up alone. So tank with the Knight or the balloon. And then this is where you got to make him dance. Make him chase, dance, all over the place. Keep Firecracker away. Keep Bandit from getting, you got to jam her up. So anytime somebody lays like Valkyrie or anything like that can really do damage to the Skeleton Barrel. Yeah, that's your time to strike, just a solo. There we go. So I like the Double Knight deck when it's played properly.